Whether we realize it or not, our relationships have a profound impact on our lives. That includes relationships with romantic partners, friends, family, coworkers, and most importantly, our relationship with ourselves. Over time, it's easy to settle into familiar patterns in our relationships without noticing how they affect us. Some routines support our growth and well-being. Others may unintentionally hold us back. How do we tell if our relationships are helping or hurting our growth? Hi there, I'm Lauren, your personal growth coach, here to help you cultivate the strengths already within you. In this video, we're going to explore 4 building blocks of healthy, supportive relationships. As you listen, I invite you to reflect on the most important relationships in your life and notice how each of these building blocks shows up for you. You may find it helpful to focus on one relationship as you listen the first time and return to this video later with a different relationship in mind. Number 1, communication. In supportive relationships, communication is honest, open, and reciprocal, even during conflict. There's a sense that needs and feelings can be expressed without fear of judgment, dismissal, or retaliation. In your relationship with yourself, are you honest about how you feel and what you need? Or do you tend to minimize your feelings or push your needs aside for the sake of others? In your relationships with others, do you feel comfortable asking for what you need, or do you communicate indirectly to avoid conflict? When disagreements arise, does it feel like you and the other person or people versus the problem? Or does conflict generally lead to blame, defensiveness, or avoidance? After the conflict is addressed, do you feel heard and more connected, or misunderstood and uneasy? Number 2, emotional safety and respect. In supportive relationships, each person's time, energy, emotions, and boundaries are respected. This creates emotional safety, the sense that you can be yourself and vulnerable without fear. In your relationship with yourself, do you treat yourself with compassion when you're struggling, or do you default to self-criticism? Do you allow yourself to rest and set limits, or do you regularly push past your own boundaries? In your relationships with others, do you feel safe being fully yourself, or do you feel pressure to hide or mask parts of who you are? Are each of your boundaries respected without excessive explanation, or are they challenged or ignored? Is vulnerability met with care and understanding, or defensiveness and conflict? Are honest mistakes met with grace, or do they lead to resentment, mistrust, or keeping score? Number 3, effort and attention. In supportive relationships, care and responsibility are shared. Time together feels intentional, present, and mutually valued. In your relationship with yourself, do you consistently make time for your own care and well-being, or only tend to yourself once you're already overwhelmed? In your relationships with others, do you feel noticed and appreciated for who you are, or just what you provide? Is effort mutual, or does it often feel one-sided? Does time together feel prioritized and engaged, or rushed, obligatory, or rare? Number 4, growth and change. Healthy relationships allow space for growth. There's no expectation that you remain the same person you were when the relationship began, only a willingness to evolve, individually and together. In your relationship with yourself, do you allow yourself to change and grow, or do you hold yourself to an outdated idea of who you think you should be? In your relationships with others, is growth encouraged and supported, or met with resistance or control? Do you feel free to grow independently and together, or pressure to stay the same to maintain harmony? As change happens, does the relationship adapt, or does growth feel like a threat? Relationships are complex, and none of them are perfect. They can be challenging, and at times deeply rewarding. The questions in this video offered both supportive and difficult examples, but most relationships exist somewhere in between. Rather than deciding whether a relationship is good or bad, I invite you to consider a different question. Is this relationship meeting my needs? And if not, where might it need support or strengthening? These reflections are meant to help you notice patterns with clarity and compassion. In next week's video, I'll guide you through journaling prompts to help you explore how you can strengthen your relationship with yourself and with others. Both videos can be revisited as you reflect on different relationships over time. Before we close, let's take a few deep breaths together. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, breathing in grace and compassion for yourself. Exhale, releasing any tension, worry, or need to control. Thank you for spending this time with me and allowing me to be a part of your growth journey. I wish you peace as you continue along your path. Wherever it leads you, always remember to let yourself grow.